What is up, fellas? Welcome to the newest Godly Debate. I am the legendary Giga Chad Alpha Sigma Alpha Transdimensional Omni-God Nicholas Betty III. And I am here to tell all of you simulation dronies why Darkest Dungeon is the best game that has ever been released. For one, Darkest Dungeon has some godly good ratings, with its lowest rating being from an article written by Ian Birnbaum from PC Gamer, who gave the game a rating of 88%, which is honestly incredibly impressive. You round that up twice, and it's 90%. Not only that, but Darkest Dungeon has has basically received universal praise, with IGN author Dan Stapleton saying Darkest Dungeon is a grim and merciless tactical strategy game whose great tension conjures many layers of complexity, unpredictability, and randomization, and willingness to put our fragile characters into mortal danger if we dare venture into its depths in search of treasure and glory. And, not to mention, Darkest Dungeon has a large community of like-minded, legendary godly gamers like myself. Besides, I play the game, so that automatically makes it worth playing. You see, I love Darkest Dungeon. It's so cool and awesome, and everyone in the simulation should play it. The game is very important to me because not only did it unveil my true godly origins, but it also showed me I am in fact the main character of existence. So you already know, this game is pretty phenomenal. I know everything there is to know about Darkest Dungeon, for the sole reason that I do not go outside, which explains how I beat Darkest Dungeon 3 times. Darkest Dungeon should also be played because of the endless amounts of fun that can be had in the game. Most of the game is randomly generated, including the dungeons, the characters' characteristics, and the boss spawn locations. Not to mention that Darkest Dungeon has received multiple downloadable content, with the Crimson Court DLC, making the game better and smoother overall. Darkest Dungeon also has a wide and practically very incredible modding community, which can really change how you play the game. Mods can include new characters, new areas, new bosses, new gameplay mechanics, and not to mention that it overall can make the game a lot more fun and a lot more chaotic, to be honest. You should also believe that Darkest Dungeon is the best game that's ever been released because, well, not only am I the main character of existence, but I'm also the god, so everything I say is automatically correct. This should explain why Darkest Dungeon is the best game ever released. Not only does it have godly, Nicholas Betty tiers of ratings, universal praise, and a large community of godly, like-minded legends, but it's also been played by yours truly, and has been recommended by yours truly, so it's already worth playing. Thanks for listening, my greasy goblins. Stay greasy!